Seasonal brews are always a great time because you can only have them a few times a year. We're going to do another one right now. Beer, 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 beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, Brewski, for the Rooski Brewski review. And today the beer I have for you is by the Collingwood Brewery out in Collingwood, Ontario. This is their Whites Bay IPA, coming in at 6.1% alcohol by volume and 45 IBUs. It is listed on the can. Speaking of the can, it's a aquamarine sort of blue metallic color, which is really, really cool. I just really like this color. It's pretty friggin' neat. In the background, silhouettes of rolling hills and trees and all that good stuff. I just gotta say, this is probably my favorite Collingwood's brewery can color. Next would be the what was it? Their the Farmhouse Ale Saison. That's really cool color. But this blue, this is amazing. I'm sorry, I just like it a lot. But yes, 6.1% alcohol by volume, 45 IBUs. Let's crack this open. And let's get into it, pouring it into my Sawdust City pint glass. Oh, Collingwood Brewery. This is one of the breweries where I just like their beers. They have pretty good beers, and I just like them so much. Looking at the beer itself, not the can. This is the can. This is the beer. We're looking at the beer right now. Beer look time. Goldeny, yellowy, slightly orangey, big head on that particular pour. Decently hazy. You can see a little bit of shadow through the actual beer, but not too bad. Nice haze in the glass. Big white cap of a head. Huge. That was a bit of an aggressive pour, but still very nice looking beer. Let's have a smell. Pine, grapefruit, mangoes, oranges. It smells pretty damn delicious. Let's have a sip. Pine, white pepper, grapefruit, resiny pine, citrus rind. Not the citrusy juiciness, but citrus rind for sure. Very nice so far. Very crisp. Very clean. Little dry, which is very nice. So far, a solid IPA. I've had this once before, so I kind of know what I'm talking about. I might be a professional, but probably not a professional. But still, very nice so far. We gotta keep on seeing. We gotta keep on seeing what there is more about this beer. Cheers, everybody. Let's keep on drinking. Nice medium to heavy body. The bitterness on this is great. 45 IBUs. That's a nice little sweet spot for a solid IPA, especially being at 6.1%. Not too crazy, but still a very nice, very well put together IPA in all sense of IPAs go. This is well put together. You got that bitterness, you got that beautiful hoppiness, that crisp, piney, bittery pine, slightly resiny, but not so much that it's that resininess usually comes in with very higher IBU beers, where this is a bit lower, but you get that nice little bit of resin. The little bit of white pepper, I want to say, just a little bit of spiciness on it. When you think IPA, this works because it's simple IPA flavors, but done very well. It's not trying to get fancy, in my opinion. It's not trying to add a lot of different flavor aspects. It's just bitter, piney, grapefruity, touch of mango, nice citrus rind. It's great for the summer, which is that's when it's available, is springtime / summertime, and this will cool you off on a hot as hell day. It'll quench your thirst. It'll make you want more of it, which is great. Fantastic. Looking on the can now, White Bay's IPA, Collingwood Brewery, 6.1%, 45 IBUs. There is a description on the back, and it reads, White's Bay sits on the Collingwood shoreline. It was once a local fishing hole where the day could be whiled away under the summer sun. This eponymous IPA is the perfect companion for those days you take yourself, leaving your cares behind. Take care for yourself, leaving your cares behind. Golden hued, florally, and fruity, this beer features a blend of English and American hops, producing a unique hybrid India Pale Ale. White's Bay IPA is unfiltered for optimal flavor, served at 6 degrees centigrade in a traditional English pint glass. Kick back and relax. Great description, really nice information. On the side, we do have ingredients: water, barley malt, hops, and yeast. No additives or preservatives. On the bottom, there is a brewed on date, or a bottled on, or a canned on date. It reads June 12th, 2018. It's a little... June or July? June 12th, 2018. So it's a little bit older of a can, but still very, very, very fresh. That head's kind of sticking around, which is nice. It's sort of just getting clumped together a little bit. Very, very cool looking indeed. Moving over to the website now, thecollingwoodbrewery.com. And you go down to the White's Bay IPA. Like I said, 6.1% ABV, 45 IBUs, available in the spring/summer. And the description is the exact same as on the can, which is great. Nice little picture of the can itself with a very similar color as the background for that picture. Links down in the description below to the website and all the other information about this beer down there. But yeah, very nice looking website. No ingredients, no malts, hops, and yeast list. No food pairings list either. So not a crazy amount of information on the website, but still, seeing the description, seeing the IBUs and the ABVs on there, great to see nonetheless. Still a very nice looking website. I just wish there was a bit more information on the actual website itself. But as for the can, like I was saying, great description, ingredients, ABV, IBU, brewed on, best before, perfect. Finally, moving over to Untapped. Slightly malty when it warms up a little bit. Just ever so slightly, a little bit of malt, a little bit of caramel in there. Great addition to the beer itself. But yes, Untapped. White's Bay IPA has been given a 3.63 bottle caps out of 5, and that's out of 1,100, just over 1,100 ratings. So, really good ratings on this beer so far, or at least for the Untapped side. But yeah, no, I'm actually a pretty big fan of this. I mean, it's not crazy different as far as IPAs go. It's definitely more of a when you think general IPA sort of flavors, this hits the mark very, very well with that hoppy bitterness, piney, grapefruit, slight, tropical fruits, slight citrus notes, and the mouthfeel itself. Smooth, balanced, moderate to heavy, but not super, super creamy. This is the epitome, or not the epitome, this is what an IPA, a traditional IPA in my sense, or at least from what my personal takes is that this is a perfect IPA in all regards of what an IPA is. I mean, like I said, it's not trying to be anything super fancy, in my opinion. This is the embodiment of what an IPA, or what I think an IPA should be. It's a very simple IPA in my opinion, but it's a well done IPA, and that's what I'm sort of getting at. It tastes damn good. It's easy to drink as far as an IPA goes. It's 6.1%, 45 IBU. You can't go wrong with it. If you're coming into IPAs from either pale or like pale ale side of things, if you don't want that super hoppiness and you're coming in from that pale ale session IPA things, this is a great starting point for you, because it's still nothing crazy. It's not an IPA that's like 60 to 80 IBUs. It's not an IPA that's 6.5 to 7.5 ABV. This is a great starting point for your IPA journey. And with that said, cheers on the final sip. Let's get right to ratings. That is tasty. It's really, really tasty. I love it. I love it. I can't say anything bad about it. I love it. It's great. It is what an IPA is. That's the embodiment of an IPA. Whites Bay, Collingwood Brewery, 10 out of 10 for this IPA. The first time I had it, I'm like, this is damn good, because this, like I've been saying, this is an IPA, and they've hit that nail right on the head and knocked it out of the park with this. 10 out of 10 for this Whites Bay IPA. As for presentation, like I said, Collingwood Brewery, you have that traditional, that just, your static logo as the background, which is really nice to boot. But the color of this can and the Whites Bay, it looks like fresh water in a sense, or that's what I'm getting at. It's great. Information is great. Description, ingredients, ABVs, IBUs, brewed on date. Perfect for a can. Website is lacking a little bit. You have the description, you have ABVs and IBUs. I would like to see food pairings, or what kind of hops, malts, and yeast you use in the beer, because it is damn good. I want to know that little bit of a secret you guys have. So overall, though, for the can and the website, just because the website's lacking a little, 9 out of 10 for presentation, but still a very nice can design. I love it. I think the color that is used, I don't know, it makes me feel good, this color. To be honest, it makes me feel good, and that's weird to say, but it's just a nice color. It's pleasing to the eye. With all that said, guys, if you have any comments, questions, or beers you want to review in the future, you can leave all that information down in the comment box below. If you want to go ahead and like this video or subscribe to me, Brewski, that'd be greatly appreciated as well. As for my question of the day, I don't have a question of the day, so I'm going to wrap this up right now. And that's going to do it for me, Brewski. Like I always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers.